We are back. We are back.
Woo!
And
That's how you read our comments.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're here to talk about in no serious format, by the way. So it's just going to come together. But first, a little bit of structure. Comic book news. Heido brought this to us. We are going to talk about the Infernal Hulk series.
Yeah.
To my understanding, this is just a carryover from the team who's already on it.
Yeah, so it's going to be when Hulk issue number 30 finishes and he goes to battle with the big bad, which is the eldest, and blah, blah, blah. Whatever outcome happens from that the current going on, which, by the way, I think I've preached it on here a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. It's going to be a continuation of whatever that happens. The Popo here. Whatever happens there. Ice!
No. Get the weapons.
This is just gonna be a continuation of the story of this new arc, and I'm excited for it because it looks like they're gonna keep that kind of horror thing going and just like they're really doubling down on the Hulk's like just monster persona,
Which is good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm happy that if any creative team gets to keep going, they seem to have a clear vision.
Yeah.
They are in sync and have been since issue 1.
Yeah.
I got to get caught up.
Yeah.
Did you guys read the one that I sent to the group chat?
Yeah.
It was like a couple weeks ago with like that issue. That issue
with the little ghost?
Oh my god, that issue did something.
I ain't watched. I didn't.
Yeah, it was Hulk goes. He's obviously out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Runs into a little boy. Little boy is like, we can't go over by the sleeping tree or whatever. And obviously, it kind of leads you to like, oh, there might be a monster over there. He talks about his dad, how his dad comes and goes. They live in a trailer. End of it all, turns out his dad killed the little boy, buried him in the tree. That's why he can't go to that tree. So Hulk beats kills the dad. Like it goes into this. It is.
Because I can imagine that just brings him back. Like from when he used to be fucking abused and shit.
It was a really good like that's one of those like issues, solo standing issues where you read it and like, holy shit, this is literature. Like, it was really fucking good. So if they keep that same energy that they've kept through this entire time with the storytelling, I can't wait for it.
Me either.
It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, they like I said, they have a vision. They know what they're doing, and I definitely got to get caught up. I walked in the store yesterday, so they were on 27.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn.
He's away from you.
Yeah, it got away so fast.
So issue 30 is going to be the last one, and then they're going to go into Infernal Hulk.
Okay.
Cool.
So
I'm very very happy for them. That's an awesome thing.
I never thought putting Hawk into a horror direction would work so well.
Yeah.
Like it just
this is
it fits so. Huh?
It's his roots. He's based off a werewolf.
Like but he's been a werewolf and it's always been there, but always everyone never really took it.
No one plays it like
no
that.
one plays it
Because
like
the
that.
sun's getting real low, man.
yeah, this is a real like just callback to the old monster comics from like the 40s, 50s, where it was all like Dracula, werewolf, like those were the comics. This is like a callback to those, and it's super cool what they've been doing over there. Mm-hmm. So I definitely recommend it again. And I think Infernal Hulk is going to be a good jumping on point for anybody that kind of like missed the train on this one and want to get on this one. And then maybe this will entice them to go back and see how Hulk got to this point.
Right, because you got to read this last run, the run that they're on.
Oh, yeah.
You got to read that.
Yeah.
The first arc alone.
I almost put it up there with Immortal Hulk as like the quintessential like Hulk runs.
I think so too. I think this is a really really good like transformative like arc for him. Like this is an imprint that's gonna last, like something that lasts for him.
And I like dirty hippie Hulk with the long hair.
Me too. I don't think you can go back
the mange.
I don't think you can go back to clean cut
Very short.
I don't want you.
I know.
Fuckboy Hulk. I don't want fuckboy Hulk.
It reminds me of like the fucking Mightiest Heroes Hawk and how his hair was always on his face and shit. He was that's what it looks like.
Yeah, there's a lot of, now that you say that, there's a lot of draw to that. Yeah, for sure.
You're like, I'm going fuck Banner.
Even though, honestly, even the way that he's shaped, it's like Nick Klein watching that series.
Yeah.
It's like we're going to build him up very stout. And he has the same stature from that.
He looks just like.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't even like his he's buff as hell and he's big, but his shoulders always slumped.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
inspiration for sure.
Intentional or not, it's
it works.
Two great Hulks anyway. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, agreed. Now we're gonna talk about comics in a way that's not reviews quite. But we spoke on this pod quite a while back about catching up on some of the Ultimates and some of the Ultimate line and the Absolute line, and just kind of like talk about them today. I don't know if we're doing a head-to-head or
I feel like it would be cool to have like a head-to-head at the end, but we could talk about them individually and stuff.
Okay, so I guess I'll just start like this.
You want to try to do the head-to-head after like they all wrap up, and then we can talk about them in their entirety?
I'm down for that. Today, what did you guys read exactly?
Batman.
Like what series were you guys?
Absolute Batman, Absolute Spider-Man, Ultimates, and Absolute Wonder Woman.
I read.
I said Absolute Spider-Man.
You did.
And we're not going to stop you.
No, we're not going to correct
Spider-Man.
you. I read Absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, and what's the other apps? Oh, Green Lantern. And then I read Ultimate Spider-Man, The Ultimates, Ultimate X-Men, and then Ultimate Black Panther.
Okay.
Yeah. And mind you, when I say I read them, I just read the last comic that came out of all of them.
Wow.
Because there are like
I was ready for this.
there are
I was ready for this.
20 issues.
He went to the whole burger. He grabbed the top bun and
he
took a bite.
Do you know when we talked about doing this? Do you know when we talked about doing this?
Hey,
I don't remember.
Not here.
I didn't remember. I didn't get remember.
I was waiting for this because you said this earlier, and I was like, "Oh, Jamal's gonna love this."
Yeah.
Not here.
You know what? We're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine. What'd you read?
I caught up. I've been keeping up with the main three from the Absolute the entire time, as well as Ultimate Spider-Man and the Ultimates. I dabbled in Flash, and I think I was the first one to pick up the Ultimate X-Men and put it down real quick.
Yeah.
And I'll explain why.
And I see why.
Yeah, I'll explain my reasonings for that, and then read some of Black Panther when we read it. And I didn't keep up with it, so I'm kind of like versed in all of it. I know there's another Ultimate Spider-Man that's like alongside Ultimate
that
Spider-Man.
Incursion.
Yeah,
whatever.
I didn't touch that one at all.
Yeah, I don't think that's related. That's not related. That's a Miles Morales story.
Well, it's got Ultimates on it.
I mean, it is linked together.
related.
It's about Miles trying to find his little sister.
Okay.
Okay.
Either way, I liked when you brought this up because they are two very similar runs going on at the same time. Dealing with multi-universes that are going to coalesce into a gigantic ending at the end, at least I believe. It looks like the Ultimate kind of universe is going to be touched on in the main universe when they do this entire DCKO. Is that the new thing that they're coming out with? Like, because they're trying to replace whatever the premise of DCKO is they're going to have a tournament to see who's going to be able to take on Darkseid in his ultimate form. Oh. And this Darkseid is the one that created the ultimate
the true form Darkseid.
Yeah, he's the one that created the Absolute Universe. So I believe there's going to be some kind of Secret Wars type deal where the universes going to coalesce. But nonetheless, these are two different universes apart from the main continuation runs that are doing something very similar. They're taking
one was created by Darkseid for the DC version. The other one was created by the Maker. But
what they're doing, at least contextually and literature wise, they're taking these ideas that we know and love and kind of giving them a new fresh spin and allowing these characters to kind of flesh out in their own individual ways, even though they keep the name of Batman or Superman or whatever.
Captain America.
Yeah, they're so different from the main DC or Marvel universes that they give a really fresh spin, especially the Batman. I would say that's one of the standout ones.
Oh yeah,
I do think that is probably one of the most just transformative for him in modern day. Like, there are a couple of ways to see Batman. For us, for modern times, it should be this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There's no room for anything less.
Yeah,
and I love classic Bats, obviously, but like people want the blood. People want
They want the
mayhem.
meat. They want the
meat.
tank.
And this is like Judge Dredd Batman. Like this is what I've been getting from reading it. This is like just Judge Dredd, super gritty, dystopian
Unhinged,
future.
beating people to death.
And just the way that it shapes up. So I guess we'll go kind of like right into it. We'll kind of swing our way with Ultimates first, if we're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Absolute Batman. We'll just kind of take from there. They have a lot of really good moments. I think it was the issue where Batman got before the issue where he met the new Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
That ghoul.
That issue where he had this talk with his friends. The matches funeral thing.
What did I call them? I think I called them. What was the club that they had in the Little the Little Rascals?
Yeah, the little Gotham Survivors or whatever they called themselves or whatever. Just some solid writing. Just some really solid writing. Art too, along with that. This is prime
I love
cuts.
the proportions. How like things clearly don't make sense, but it's just
It's
I
not
love
meant
it.
to.
I love it.
I think honestly we can probably talk in a broad stroke of both series when it comes to like the art and like the writing. Like in both Ultimates and Absolute Universes have like brought out some heavy hitters in both the art and the writing content.
Hayden Sherman on Wonder Woman is
beautiful.
Him doing anything. I love his work, but him on Wonder Woman is an amazing choice.
That issue where she's climbing that mountain in the rain and her hair.
Hey, yo, yeah, the art issue change in 6.
Crap, dude.
Crazy. That was nuts. I liked the issue where I think it was 10, where she's in that underground maze with the Minotaur dude. The art just goes into outer space. They do this thing where she's tripping on some kind of.
Yeah, that was the late. Yeah, she's tripping, and then like the word bubbles are warping with her and everything, and then everybody's now like some sort of weird ethereal being or something like that. I love that. That was really cool.
That is amazing.
That was sick.
Actually, just the whole issue length of her taking down that giant screaming like tick or whatever.
Yeah.
That was an amazing little sequence of episodes there.
So, as far as DC goes, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the last time they did like a wide scale, different universe type ordeal, and like they had these reimagining of the characters? Wasn't that the nth metal thing that they were doing? Dark Knight Metal.
Yeah.
They did
with all the Batman
DC Metal.
Yeah.
They think they did a more recent version beyond that too. They tried to do the future state. People,
with all the different
and then they brought them here and they examined them. They looked at their heads. They're like, all right, y'all cool. Get the fuck out of here. We're the main. We're back to being
we're back on point now.
You go to New York. You go over there. We don't care where you go.
Yeah.
So
I remember that because they tried to do this thing where like there was a hub, like a central hub where all the different universe they can all like come in and stuff and all the different versions of people, so everyone can exist at the same time. But then
they're like, shut it down.
Yeah, shit.
That's where I got confused because when they did the whole future state thing,
my God,
isn't it fantastic?
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, that was an art change. This issue wasn't Hayden Sherman.
That's Hephaestus, right?
But that shit is insane.
Like it's
Wait, are these the same? Is this the same guy who did fucking the Cole?
You know what? It might be. I don't know. Actually,
But either way, it's man.
Yeah,
that's fucking
They're pretty pictures.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
yeah. Issue 6 is really beautiful, and I love that how they make the crowns look on Hades' head.
Yeah.
He's like completely blue, and it's just out stark red.
Yeah.
Like this is
Wonder
awesome
Woman's so
art choices.
nice. She's so nice.
She's a nice girl. She's such a nice girl.
And then and not to take anything from Marvel, their art direction has been really good in some of these issues. Spider-Man had also an art change. I think it was issue 11 maybe. But they had an art change that like really shaped up and kind of like was really more detailed, and you got really into like the nitty gritty of them.
It feels like it's representative of what's happening now in the story, like how gritty is getting. Like it went from like, oh, like he's starting to get his powers again. He's starting to balance like life, with his ability, with him being Spider-Man as well. But now like we're getting the nitty gritty with him and Kingpin and shit, and him trying to keep his family safe. Well, like it's messed up, and the art style really reflects that.
And you throw Jonathan Hickman on anything, you're gonna
anything he cares for, and it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
And,
Just sit back and enjoy.
And that was the thing that about that Batman issue I was talking about that I really enjoyed is that they did an art change in that issue as well. And I don't know the name of the artist who does Batman. Who does Batman regularly? Oh yeah, Dragata. Yeah, Dragata. He does the.
I like the first one better. Dragonata.
Dragonata sounds way cooler.
The nothing dragon.
Dragata is the
Pokemon.
I think he's the main artist so far. But they did an art change in 6, and I really liked whoever that was. I enjoyed it. It just made it all the better. But yeah, Ultimates. My difference with DC and how they're going at these things, how Ultimates is going at it, and how Marvel's going at it. Surprise, surprise. I gotta give the edge in my taste to Marvel, because DC does this thing where it's like they're building up the icons differently, masterfully. I don't want to get that out of here, masterfully, but it's like they're building up the icons, and from that, everything else that falls into place, we start to fall in love with, like as we're doing right now.
Yeah.
But Marvel comes in and they do it, and they focus on the ideology of the whole thing. This flipped towards like 10, where they were like, "Hey, we're not going to do it by going in there and punching everybody in the face. We got to build up with the people." I'm like, whoa, fuck. I didn't even think that they would even go this route. I thought they were just going to go, let's just keep punching bad guys.
Keep doing the same thing. Yeah.
Because, it was cute in the first few issues. I'm like, all right,
But you're not going to keep
these mashups are weird, but are we really going to we're going to win by punching somebody in the face? Like, that's what we're setting up for.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're very interested in saying we're going grassroots with it in a way.
I agree with you. And can I add on that I like the scope that Marvel is doing with theirs, because it happens in real time.
I do like that.
I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a definite timeline where you feel in the Marvel. There's like, especially in the Ultimates, 3 months, 6 months out to, they're counting down to essentially their apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
And everything is meticulously fitting together across all the syndications.
Yeah. Anybody actually kept up with the X-Men? Because that's the only one that I really kind of like couldn't get into.
Yeah,
that and Martian Manhunter on the DC side.
Yeah, those two for me, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the Ultimates Wolverine.
I feel like if I read Martian Manhunter, I would have to have like a charcuterie board and a wine glass.
It took me so long to get through that first issue because
of Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The color palettes, but it was just. There was so much going on, and I was like,
"It's great."
It is overloading.
Yeah.
It's overstimulating.
Sensory
each
overload.
page, sensory overload.
And then on the opposite side, the X-Men one has everything that I would want: watercolor, anime, an entirely different setting.
Yeah,
their focus is on an X-Men that honestly. Nobody in this table would even picture as the frontline armor.
You bring up a good point too, because that the Absolute universe it has a limit. It has to be something because Darkseid created this universe to be something, so it has to be something. Whereas this Ultimate run, it doesn't have the same building restrictions as that universe, so there's more variety.
Yeah.
Go on.
I just want to touch on X-Men a little bit, because I remember I've been hearing you talk about how it was and why you kind of put it down and stuff. I wasn't sure because I was really excited for it. I saw the little animated trailer and everything for it, and I knew it was about armor. And I like the concept of armor. I haven't seen her in anything, so I'm like, okay, cool, different. It's one of with most of all of these, I just jumped in, and I have to say, everyone all across the board. You can just jump into these things, and I really like them for that. You can come in, you can kind of get the gist of it, especially if you're just coming from
Apologize to him.
Yeah.
Apologize. He's bringing a unique perspective.
No.
Apologize.
It's I know it's in your heart, right?
Yeah, I said it. I said it on the inside.
That is an important. That is an important thing. If you can just jump in and continue going, that's an important thing to do. And you know what? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you for purposely missing all the context.
Yeah, purposely. This was part of my plan. But with X-Men, out of all the ones I read, X-Men was the one that just fell short because of the way it's set up. It feels more like a manga. You know, mangas you can't really jump in. It's one of those mangas are set up story wise that you have to watch from the first volume to the last one, or you're not gonna understand anything if you just jump right in. Which is to its detriment, because when I'm reading X-Men, Ultimate X-Men and everything, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know who anyone is, and there's no one to really latch on to. Like when I hear X-Men, I'm like, okay, I know plenty of X-Men characters, even the ones no one really talks about. So let me try to attach to anyone. I don't know any of these people. They're like mix-ups of different characters. Yeah. I saw a different version of Storm called May Storm. Who are you?
Which is cool in its own sense. It just I don't know why I just couldn't gravitate to this. Like, it has everything that I would want.
No, it has everything else. The art style, beautiful. Yeah. Even the dialogue between the characters is really, really charming and stuff, and I really like it. But I don't care.
Yeah, I couldn't click with it.
I'm like, they have a character who's kind of like Mr. Sinister and everything, but his name's not Mr. Sinister.
Oh, yeah.
They have a character who's kind of like Wolverine, called like My X, who is not. He's doing a X program, but it's not the X program, and they're X. You know, it's strange, and I'm like, especially compared to the other ones, it doesn't really. I don't know how this is
and
in that.
I don't think it's supposed to. I think they just attached that name to this just because I want to say that specific book was announced before I knew these were coming out.
Yeah.
So it might literally be his own thing, which, you know, that's cool, but in context to this, it kind of falls short. Art, we talked about art. It was great.
It's literally watercolor.
What do you guys think about like the change ups in the
character
rudimentary beings of each character? Like, how do you think each side has kind of approached that in itself? Do you guys enjoy like the Joker, by the way? Like, we see him in the last issue. Do you guys enjoy this like mysterious kind of like,
you know, kind of hinting
that they put on the Joker, or like the change up in Hawkeye? How do you guys feel about these change ups?
I gotta be honest. Marvel and Ultimates is no stranger with making like legendary change ups. I mean, the first Ultimates run shaped the movie universe.
Yeah, this
one is a little bit more like radical. In my view, and I love the change ups to the characters. Yeah. I'm not the only ones that I wasn't like feeling as much, because I don't know. It had to cook on me a little bit more, but the Doctor Doom change up. That's the only one that I'm just a little like, okay, I get the concept of what you're doing, but this character, I'm not sold on this character. Mm-hmm. I'm not sold on his, like, okay, I get it, I have to rock with it, but it's not as strong to me as some of the other ones were.
I don't understand the two Reed Richards.
That's what I'm saying.
Because one is the Master, one's
Doom. Yeah, I was like, so they're both Doom and the Maker. I'm like, that's very confusing to me. So I didn't understand that. That just kind of, you know, but the way they broke down the country, the way they're breaking down everything over in Avengers Land, even the inclusion of Heaven is nuts.
Yeah.
These characters should be somewhere. Like that Hulk, that Polynesian Hulk lady.
Oh, Moana Hulk is fire.
Yeah, she's great.
Send her up to the top floor. Send her up to the top floor right now. Like,
I really liked, even though Pietro and Wanda were on there really short, I really liked what they did with their little characters.
I like what they did with the Guardians. I just like what they did with everything.
Yeah, really. Like their change ups are so unique that it deserves way more attention.
You know, I kind of like it like that they're not. I like the changes they're so well done, but it feels to me, at least to me, that they don't have to chase them down. It is as far as it no more than what they want to.
Yeah,
because you start chasing down too much, it comes down to, okay, well, I got to punch the bad guy in the face, and then this conflict is over, right? Either it's over or it's going to continue.
Yeah.
But the fact that they leave it like, I just kind of got here, like the whole interaction with the new Captain America in this Punisher Red Skull matchup, which is fucking
really cool.
That interaction was crazy. Bucky's the fucking Red Skull.
Oh shit! Spoiler. It's okay.
They're on issue 15. They covered that in 9.
But like, do you see what I mean by there's more free flow with the Ultimates than like when you look at the Absolutes? These are still different origin stories, but at the same time, they're familiar characters. They still act the same,
right? Because they're icons. Like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman are icons. Like that's they have to play within that, and it's fun. I'm not saying that that's not a good strategy, but when you see them going like we're tackling more than symbols. Like the symbols are here, but it's big and small at the same time. Like what we're tackling is so big, but we can zero in on any of it at any given time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
No, I was gonna say like because like I do wonder is that I'm guessing I feel like I wonder if that plays into like each one of these universes were created with something that was either taken away or brought together. Like I believe this new ultimate universe was made. It was a world without superheroes, yeah, and the Absolute line was created. It was a world without hope, right? And I wonder, like, it just shows you, like, with these different directions, like, just heroes in general. So everyone's like slowly building up their different heroes and everything. Like, it's interesting to see like since they haven't had any sort of like superheroes in like years, what do they do with that? Like how does this world function without these heroes? But they're still super. Like they still have the abilities and stuff. But now they don't have the
40 plus years of know-how and mystique and whatever, which actually works a lot better. The world that they live in, that the Ultimates live in, is terrifying, but it's also really cool at the same time. Yeah. This
Hulk
Luke Cage, Hulk is terrifying. That whole shit, the immortal weapons,
President Hulk.
Yeah, that shit is terrifying.
That's why it gets to like with the world without heroes, you have a lot more. It feels like you have a lot more to play with. Like the world without hope. Mind you, I love the Absolute. Like so, I do love the Absolute. I really do. But
it's an excuse just to make things darker.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that's where it goes to, and it's just the thing. Like everyone's
to be honest, the only one that plays into that really is the Batman. If you think about
its aesthetic lines up for it.
Yeah. If you think about like Superman and Wonder Woman, Flash,
they're still the
Green Lantern. It's
because
Superman's just fighting corporations. He's not really fighting
as he should.
As he should. Yeah,
as he should. Wonder Woman is fighting mythical creatures. She's not really fighting for hope.
The only and like everyone is still like I think right now like the last issue I read with Superman, like the only thing he has is like Al Ghul is trying to make him his like his weird son.
He's trying to be his pappy.
He's trying to be his pappy and trying to get him to kill.
I'm your daddy, boy.
Yeah, it would just it's very Joker-esque to try to like get him to like cross that line.
You didn't. I think you missed the whole Brainiac.
I see Brainiac there too.
Oh, but his whole like of what Brainiac is and like why it's a really cool backstory. I think it might be issue 10 or 11.
Yeah, that shit you don't know about.
That shit.
That's that shit you don't know about.
That's that shit you missed called context.
Basically, Brainiac.
I love that switch up.
Brainiac is just like
help me, jump him. Yeah. Don't let me be the only one. Jump him in.
Yeah, Brainiac is really cool in it. In that, like he's like some drone from a hive mind AI technology. That he's the last one, so that's why he's the smartest. But he technically wasn't the smartest out of his. He was a guy that just shoveled old dead Brainiacs into a coal fire, and that was his entire job.
Wow. That's the thing, like with Superman in itself, one, just to get the point I was trying to get is the fact like Superman, just like Superman and Wonder Woman, they're still doing the same things, pretty much. They're like Superman won't kill unless he eventually will kill, but it'll just still play into the fact that this universe, it just gave this universe to be darker. It's the dark universe, kinda. The thing with Superman, like I really like my favorite thing has been the flashback stuff. I love hearing about his father, and I like the fact that his father is just a worker. He's not a big time scientist and is integral to the government and stuff like that, and then somehow just knew that the plan was going to be destroyed, so he sent his son away. He's just like, I could relate to his family a lot more with this revamped origin, and it gives it helps you relate to him, like where he get his values from. The fact that he was also older, so he got to experience his parents, and his culture and his culture. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit more. That's why, like, when people started complaining about the Superman movie, and only, mind you, it was only a few of them, they started complaining about, like, oh, what?
Don't bring the movie into the.
Don't bring the movie in this? Okay.
I'm gonna do that every time.
You're going to do that just like, you're going to shut the, okay, squirrel. Don't.
No, finish your point. Yeah, what were you saying?
Just saying, like, how people were talking about, like, they were mad about the new origins of his parents and how they are, instead of being, like, the perfect people, they are colonizers, pretty much. And yeah, and like for most of us here, that didn't really change. Like, okay, cool. I mean, yeah, they probably were. They probably thought that they were like the supreme whatever and probably knew best. So they kind of figured that their son should know best. But I like the fact they switch up no matter what his origin is of these people that he idealized. Superman himself, he still catered to the people he grew up with, like his actual family.
Yeah, he's got morals.
Yeah.
That's it. I think at the end of the day, both of these runs have been really, really good with what they've been handed and kind of what they're shaping up. I'm really excited to see the ending of this where they coalesce. I really like the detail that Batman has given to his villains. And I really like the detail that every single one of these books has done different in the Absolute line. Mm-hmm. The Absolute line. They all focus on different storytelling elements, which is, not refreshing because obviously every book tries to do that. But there's something about this line that kind of gives them the freedom to kind of just breathe and allow them to focus on a Bane, arc where it is the same Bane that but there's just that slight difference that makes it refreshing.
The little sparrow.
Like I haven't been, of course, I'm just jumping.
He got titties. Big ass titties.
Hey. Things banging.
You thought Jamie Lee Curtis had a pair.
Hey.
Bane is
banging.
And that's before the Venom.
Oh, he didn't even turn this shit on yet.
To focus before we start wrapping up in our final thoughts and all that, I want to focus just on Batman because I think Batman has been the one that has done the most crazy changes to their villains so far.
Can I add to it?
Go ahead.
If you focus on Batman, is there something on the Marvel side that you could focus on as well for your final thought?
Well, it wasn't going to be a final thought. I was just going to ask a final question before we went into final thoughts of it.
Okay.
More on Batman because I feel like they're the ones that have done the most like villain introductions out of all of them, or at least change up villain introduction.
I don't think you're wrong on that. Yeah.
Which is your favorite villain that Batman has kind of twisted a little bit?
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze.
Freeze is my favorite one.
That shit was sick.
I gotta read that.
He's a ghoul, man. He's a ghoul.
He's a literal just fucking blue ghoul.
He's a blue.
Yeah, he's a ghoul.
He's a blue ghoul.
And it's not even Victor Fries.
It's not Victor Fries?
It's the child. It is a child. It's a boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is a baby.
There's a kid. They have a son, and both their parents are in cryo sleep. And he funds this operation.
And he just turns people into fucking frozen zombies, and these frozen zombies come out of nowhere, and Batman
by touching them with his bare hands.
And Batman has to he's breaking, shattering limbs, and it's fucking amazing.
It's cold to the touch, and he turns into a 9. He goes from 5'11" to 6'8".
He's an ice giant.
He turns into an ice giant.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's one of the coldest things I've ever seen.
How about you? What was your favorite?
I gotta go with Bane.
Yeah.
It's not too much of a change, but the way he's introduced in this world, it's like they've upped the ante. If our Batman is Baki Hanma, then Bane needs to be an equal anime villain that's just as incredible and nonsensical and crazy. And I like where they're going with that. Mm-hmm. It feels like they are in flow state with just coming up with shit for them to do.
Yeah. Notable mention, Killer Croc.
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
the mount.
I never experienced him, but I do know that long.
That Invader Zim.
That mouth is crazy.
His mouth
Goes from his lips down to his chest, and the entire thing opens.
He's got the gaping maw.
Crazy.
I don't know how I feel. I liked classic Killer Croc, and I know every time I see him, he's always like. He's not because Killer Croc's just a man with a skin disease with that teeth that he's filed down. He hasn't been that since 2000 1 or 2 or
Yeah.
something
Since
like
that
that.
Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, and even then, he was just a fucking crocodile man.
He's just a black man.
He was just a black. Yeah, he's black. He likes BET. He likes BET.
I like BET.
I like BET. Yep.
Big shaking booties.
What channel do you want? BET. Because I'm black.
Fuck.
I'm crocodile man.
But
Yeah.
it's Bane for me.
What did I heard there was something crazy they did with Poison Ivy?
I think she's just right now. Well, I don't know if that was her, but but she's definitely running shit. She's like the scientist behind this facility where Bane and her were keeping
that was Poison Ivy?
Pamela Isley. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. Yeah,
So
you're right.
I was like, oh, all right. And then they have a little live plant section where they're like moving like plants and shit, which was crazy in itself. They're going inside Batman's face and his neck, and for Bane had to pull him out and beat the shit out of him back in his cage.
Get back inside.
He said, keep trying to get out, please.
But with that being said, I know.
Now, wait, we got to ask one more question.
Go ahead.
Is there a character that's like the same on the Ultimate side?
That you like to switch up on?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, Mysterio. I like the cult of Mysterio.
that is pretty sick. I was gonna go with Venom.
Yeah. The black, basically, Black suit Spider-Man.
Like
Yeah,
with Peter's son?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an AI that's shaped after Peter's mind,
Yeah.
so it thinks that it's that's its son, but at the same time it knows that it's an AI.
I like the cult of
Okay.
Mysterio.
That is sick. That is sick.
I love the Red Skull thing. It's a horrible, but it's very, very
It's really
realistic.
cool. Yeah.
It's super realistic. The Punisher and Red Skull mashup.
The more you think about it, the more it makes sense.
Yeah,
Really.
100%.
Ideally.
I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
I see it.
I only got like a hint of it, but I'm liking I like the Ultimates with their Hulk cult, the cult
That Hulk, shit
Immortal Hulk.
Yeah, the immortal
is
weapons.
crazy.
Yeah. Because when I was reading it, like, wait, oh, that's not the, because it felt like, oh, is that the Hulk? Is he just like,
Yeah, that's
like, no, that's just one of his fucking cult members. I was like, oh shit,
Hulk Cobra.
Hulk Cobra.
They did my man
Uranium brother.
Yeah.
My uranium. Yes, what I heard.
Crazy.
My uranium.
They did my boy crazy though.
Yeah.
They ripped his ass. He was like, how about you go tell your actually, never mind. I'll do it myself.
We got Daughter of the Nine Gammas.
Yes.
Right. Closing thoughts.
What?
If we're
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm really happy in everything they've done on both lines, and I'm really excited to see what the culmination is going to be like. There is a little worry that maybe it's setting up more than I can chew, but I'm enjoying the ride so far on both sides. Maybe too much. Maybe I would have loved a more constringent thing, but I guess like the beauty of it is that I can pick and choose what I want to read and what I don't.
Yeah, exactly. So far, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of like with Heido. Like there's no real truth. And it's like what your flavor is of the week is. Like it's all good, but there's some like ones that are like a little shorthanded, or not shorthanded, but like they don't reach up to the heights of the other ones. Like with like the absolute line, with like Green Lantern. Green Lantern it's okay.
they're on like 5, I think, right? 5 or 6?
Yeah. They're still in the beginning.
Anything other than the 3
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
are
they're
all 5.
okay.
Yeah, like they haven't reached too much anywhere, but like it's still cool that I can just jump in and I kind of remember what's happening and stuff like that. It's but it's still not hidden yet, and maybe it'll get there eventually.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I watched a video by the Blurred Without Fear on the Green Lantern, and that made it seem interesting, but it didn't feel like that as much when I was there doing it myself.
Same.
Hearing someone
Same.
explain it, I'm like, oh, that's what they were going for. That's
Yeah, the black fear and everything like that. But like I was saying, like
it's got to be black. But yeah, go on. I'm sorry. Finish your point.
No, you're good. No, I was just saying, like it's all good. I'm loving. I love this new. I'm happy that people can play around with these characters a lot more now in a very not a better, like a higher quality fashion than just trying to do like edgy slop.
I realized that 2 things. Number 1, we kind of started
Getting around.
We started the first Ultimates issue with Hank Pym learning of his past and realizing that I don't want to hurt.
I don't want to be that person.
He's like, oh no, I'm bitch made in all universes.
I like everyone's finding out. Man, I'm so cool. Man, how about you, Hank?
How about you, Pim?
He's like,
Pim? Pim, are you not going to activate your power? I don't know.
Hey, Pim, man, what's in your box over there? Can I see?
Now, with that being said, it may take, and this is horrible. I realize what I'm saying. This is a joke. No. But with the way things are going in Ultimates right now, I feel like it may come down to some DV to save the universe. Because
he may need to smack somebody up.
He may need to smack somebody up. The way it's going, you know what she's doing. I'm like, whoa, no. Oh no, it's you. It's you. It's Ice Cube.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know.
That shit looks crazy. That's crazy, and it might come down to that. But I'm taking a side. I love the Ultimates, and I love it. I love it. I have the same feeling across the board, but with them in particular, if you read the mainstay Avengers, which I've tried to do, it's just more cohesive here. It's woke as hell. It's great. Their concepts are really cool and super clear. I mean, and everybody feels fucking real without that extra like golden age history
behind them and everything. Even
though they're all in their 40s respectively.
All right.
But you know what I mean? Like they're old, but they're not because they were around in the 70s. You know what I mean? They don't have that. It's just these people are in their peak now.
Yeah.
They're going through all this shit now, and it feels very focused.
Yeah.
And I love where it's going.
I have to agree with you on that. There's the feeling of cohesion, period, that all these things that are happening in both universes, I feel it's more put together and more visible in the Ultimate line. It's not invisible in the Absolute line, but it doesn't feel as if the events that happen here affect the events that happen over here. It doesn't feel that feeling isn't that strong, and I like that cohesion in Ultimates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish their X-Men line was something of more of my taste.
It'll never be Krakoa again.
X-Men it's just so cool. They don't really need, you covered it one way.
They're trying, if you, on this issue, you didn't read it, but at the end of this issue, Blackfire Club makes an appearance.
Oh.
Of like the issue with Pietro and Wanda. So
they
do have some kind of X-Men thing going on inside.
In the Ultimate.
Yeah, that's why I think the the Ultimate X-Men kind of had, they did a disservice to that book, in my opinion, by calling it Ultimate X-Men.
Yeah, like it should have just been his
to this line. It should have just been Peach Momoko's Ultimate X-Men or X-Men, whatever.
Yeah,
her own little universe thing. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I think, like I said, I think they're doing a great job, and I can't wait to see.
Also, like mentioned, like Black Panther is also really good.
Yeah, like I'm a few issues behind with them, but yeah, they are also really good.
I like where they're.
I will say, I'm sorry, step on your. Good. No. I will say I do like mainstay Black Panther more than I like Ultimates.
Okay.
But some of the concepts are too grand, but they are both good. But I do like, that's the only difference. When it comes to Black Panther, I like the mainstay version. But the Ultimates is also really good.
Yeah. And Miles is a good person to be reading right now because he's involved in both happenings on his own book, and he's an anchor to have his readers be introduced into this Ultimate line because this is where he's from.
Yeah. He was asked to join up, and he did. He was like, "I'm."
Yeah, I gotta read in Cursion because if it's about Miles Morales, I want to read about when the Maker told him about
Yeah, that whole thing started with the Maker literally showed up in his bedroom. He said, "Hey man, look, whatever you have against me or whatever I got against you aside, whenever you want to come home, here's my card."
Yeah, like we're pretty much brothers because we're from
we're brothers.
And then for some reason, Miles said, "I'm gonna take this business card. I'm gonna throw this bitch in the trash can." So then his little sister found it, picked it up, and it was like the key to open the portal to go back home. So she went into the Ultimate Universe, and Miles jumped in to go and rescue her. So he's trying to find out where she is in the entirety of the planet. He has no idea where she is.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or what time.
Yeah.
So it began as a good foil because how he was introduced to Peter Parker and how Peter Parker was giving him his affirmation that you're good enough to be Spider-Man. he's doing the same thing now to Peter Parker because he's Spider-Man and Peter Parker is just now coming into the role.
Oh,
That's actually dope.
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. With that said, I don't know. You guys, any last thoughts?
Read
all good?
comics.
Yeah.
Hey, Pim's gonna have to smack a bitch because she's getting
Again.
fucked up.
If you guys are keeping up with the Ultimates,
Should have made him look small.
Should have made
me look small.
if you guys are keeping up with both of these lines, what are your favorite issues? What are your favorite changes? What are you liking from each?
Are we Marvel
respective
fanboys?
one?
Yes.
I am
Probably.
for sure.
Yeah. How dare you?
And are you guys excited for the culmination of this? And what else would you guys like to see explored in both of these worlds?
Yeah.
Are the people gonna stomp out the Maker? What do you guys think?
Nah, man.
He's gonna fuck him up. He's gonna kill a lot of people.
Yeah. He's
Does
going to
Pete
restart
Tomoko
again.
have some of
better.
the sickest
If
redesigns?
this motherfucker's been sitting in stasis for the last whatever, he better come out and just I want just fucking Avengers #1, the movie, just levels of destruction, and fucking ships and
He's
shit.
been
but-
the makers inside that watching fucking Fresh and Fit and shit.
Because I need the venom. I need to twist my brain up so I can come out strong.
I have to change the world.
Yeah.
With that said, make sure you follow.
time.
You can follow me at just_Uno and Instagram and X.
You can follow me at What's Key Making on YouTube.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
You can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow us everywhere at Thirsty Nerds.
Later.
Peace out,
Hydrate.
nerds.